Hello and welcome to Interviews My Hometown. My name is Seth, and today we have Corbin. Corbin, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, could you give a brief description about yourself?
I like to be outside. I guess I should start off with I'm 18. And I like doing stuff outside, like skating, scootering. I just bought a moped a few days ago, so I've been ripping that up. I mountain biking, wakeboarding. I mean, really anything that you can think of outside. Snowboarding, skiing. Do a lot. I like music. I do a lot of drums at our church, and play guitar too a little bit.
Awesome. How long have you lived in the Greater Wenatchee area?
Oh man, moved here in 5th grade, February 2012, I think. So I think we've been here for like 7 or 8 years.
Awesome. Yeah. Where did you live before Wenatchee?
We moved around a little bit. I was born in Bellevue, or actually Kirkland, but we lived in Bellevue, and then we moved to Tri-Cities, and then back to Bellevue, and then we moved to Spokane. We moved 3 times within Spokane, and then here, and then we moved twice here. So,
Okay. What was the early life for you? Like sports, extracurricular activities, that sort of thing?
I did football for a couple of years, 7th, 8th grade. Yeah. And then I did track for 7th and 8th grade, cross country in 6th grade. And then from 9th grade up to this year, I didn't get to this year, but I did mountain bike racing.
Awesome.
And that was super fun. It's just cross country, hardtail, fast racing. And then I just did snowboarding as a side sport.
Nice. And one other thing, you're an Eastmont student, if I remember right? Yeah, I was too. Go Wildcats. As you can see, I now have my Eastmont diploma and my great grandpa's Wenatchee high school diploma.
Nice.
Yeah. But moving on from that, congratulations on graduating. I know I already said that in the beginning part of this call, but what was kind of graduating through this pandemic we're going through like? What was the lead up to it like?
It was a lot of emails getting sent back and forth. I've never been a super big like school guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm fine with going to school, but I was more of like in the back all the time in all the shop classes, just being outside, and I was on early release. So, I mean, the graduating part wasn't really that hard for me, as it is for some other people, like especially people that play sports and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just emails getting sent back and forth, a little bit of confusion. I was kind of not paying attention, kind of passed the ropes to my mom there, and she kind of just guided me through it. So
awesome. Speaking of your mom, who have you been living through this quarantine with through?
I have been living with my dad, Greg, my mom, Carmen, and my brother, Brennan. And it hasn't actually been too bad. We get along pretty well, so it's been fun. Yeah.
What do you do on a daily basis currently?
I skate probably every day, at least every other day if it's not every day.
Mm-hmm.
Or just do some sort of outdoor deal, or I'm always building something. It's one of those deals.
What are you currently working on for building?
We have a little skate park that we're putting together slowly. I just got done with my moped the other day, got it all painted up, and it's pretty fun. I think that's about it right now. I think those are and I'm working on starting a skateboard shop.
Oh, cool.
So I build all my own skateboards and paint them, and yeah.
Awesome. What are some of your favorite spots around the Wenatchee Valley when you're done in quarantine, obviously?
Like spots to hang out with
Like
buddies, or kind of
restaurants, spots you hang out with buddies, that sort of thing.
rad. I like McGlynn's. McGlynn's is an awesome restaurant. I love their Greek pizza and their lamb tzatziki burger. Those are like the two things I always get, and they have the best root beer. So good. And I like down actually below us here. There's the Plank, and I don't jump off that. It's too scary, but that's a fun place to hang. Or even up in the mountains, just mountain biking, or around the house, skate park, stuff like that.
Yeah. You talked earlier that you love music. What are some of your music tastes?
Oh man, really kind of everything except for like today's hits and today's music. I'm more of an oldie. I like really any kind of the old stuff. Goo Goo Dolls, Talking Heads, some old rap, like I like some Dr. Dre and Snoop, and just all that, like The Cure, Depeche Mode, that kind of stuff. It's pretty
Awesome.
U2. I think I said that, but yeah.
Awesome. So this is kind of getting into the I don't like saying personal because I don't feel that's what they are, but
Yeah.
What's something you're curious about right now?
Oh, kind of machines and how they work. So that's one of the main reasons I bought that vehicle, is to figure out how all the components work together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. What's a piece of advice, or excuse me, what do you wish you would have known when you started living in the Wenatchee Valley?
Oh man, what is that? Let's see. Guess I wish I would have known. I mean, more people for one. It was kind of weird in a fifth grade, but man, I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah.
Okay. What's something that most people underestimate about you?
Oh, I think my brain. I think I underestimate my brain sometimes too. Sometimes it'll just go crazy.
Okay. What's the best compliment you've ever been given?
Oh, I don't know. I think just on some of my projects, just people lifting them up and makes me feel good.
Okay. What's a passion of yours that you rarely share with people?
Oh, probably fishing. I like to fly fish. Fly fishing's probably the one.
Wow. Um, you talked about playing drums for your church earlier.
Yeah.
What church do you go to?
I go to Christ Center out in Kashmir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. How long have you been going to Christ Center?
Ooh, 4 or 5 years, maybe 6. Quite a while.
Okay. This is so I have a term that I use for the show. It's called a Wenatcheeite. It means someone that
Okay.
lives and breathes Wenatchee, because
Okay.
I don't like the term Washingtonian.
Yeah.
So what does being a Wenatcheeite mean to you?
I mean, uh, coming from like Spokane and stuff, I learned a lot about the people here, and they're all, super nice. And I guess being a Wenatcheeite would mean to me is just being polite to people, um, being more like helping each other out rather than in a big city where everyone's for themselves. Um, and just everyone likes shopping at small businesses, which is pretty awesome. I love doing that. Just because it keeps the money in Wenatchee and helps people out. So that would probably be
Awesome.
that. Yeah.
Could you? I know most craftsmen don't like to get into this, but could you give like kind of the behind the scenes of building or crafting a skateboard?
Yeah. So I start off with ordering a blank deck, not cut or anything. It's just a square, basically all curved and everything. And I take a template of another skateboard or one from online, and I trace it out, cut it on the bandsaw, shape it with a sander, and then I sand it all down, make it all smooth, throw some paint on it, whatever design I want. Which that's the cool thing about art and all that, is you can do whatever you want with it, and it's can be your own. And then you just throw some finish on it, put some trucks on it, and go shred.
Awesome. Yeah. I longboard. I can't skateboard anymore. I hurt my knee, so.
Oh, dang.
But I love longboarding. I own 2 longboards currently.
Nice.
Yeah.
Longboard fun. It's like snowboarding and surfing and mixed together.
I used to snowboard a whole lot, but I don't do that much anymore.
Oh yeah.
Sad. The adult world kind of blows that way.
Oh yeah.
So, Corbin, something I love to do is I love to pass the interviewer position off to my guests, and they can ask me any question they want.
Yeah.
Or any questions. It doesn't have to be just one. But what questions do you have for me today?
Those guitars back there are pretty sweet. How many do you have? How many do you have?
Currently in my room, I have 3 guitars.
Okay.
Not counting ukulele, which is about here.
Those are.
But yeah, I've talked about it in an earlier podcast. This purple one, my grandpa made me, and then the orange one, I got for Christmas one year. It was my first guitar, and the acoustic guitar that's right underneath the purple one I found on the side of a road.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
That's a score.
I was really excited.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll do this. If you were to live in like out in the middle of nowhere, Montana, or like downtown Seattle, which one would you pick?
Out of the middle of nowhere, Montana.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'd much rather have a lot of space to do something than no space to do anything.
Yeah. No, I'd agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah. I like to be loud and do stuff that can disrupt other people. So
me too, yeah. Super fun.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, do you have any favorite hiking spots? I'm looking for some new ones. What are some good?
Oh, have you done the school Chuck mountain bike course?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So hiking up just a little past that way.
Okay.
It's really fun. Saddle Rock, I mean, that's an obvious one, but it's still really nice. Right across from Saddle Rock, there's another hike that's really fun as well. It can lead to a mine shaft that you're not really supposed to go into, but
okay. Yeah, I might just found that the other day actually, and they would say
the Sage Hills area. I mean, that's obvious one as well, but I don't know. There's some nice places up in Leavenworth if you're willing for the drive.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I can't. I don't hike as much as I'd like to. With my job and everything, it's kind of hard.
Yeah. Rad.
Yeah.
I think those are my questions.
That's all you got? All right.
I got one.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you do a back?
Can I do a backflip?
Yeah.
No.
Me neither. I don't know. It's too hard for me. Okay, that was my last.
I'd love to learn how to, though.
Yeah, me too. It's scary.
So how do you drink coffee? That's where I'm going to start.
Yeah, I do.
How do you take your coffee?
Oh man. I usually like foo drinks, like white chocolate mocha. Those are the bomb. That's usually how I drink it. Sometimes I'll drink it black. It tastes good, but I like the sweet too.
Awesome. What's a guilty pleasure song of yours that if your girlfriend or something caught you listening to, you'd be embarrassed?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I have any of those. I just share my music with everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking of that. I wrote that question down, and I was thinking, I don't know what mine is. And then I started thinking about it. I would get really embarrassed if someone found me listening to like Katy Perry or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, that'd be funny, yeah.
Like Firework by Katy Perry or Roar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Corbin, that's all the question I have for you. So
awesome.
This is my last question.
Okay.
Do you have a joke for me?
I do.
I'm ready for it.
Okay. What do you call blind Germans?
What's that?
Nazis.
Well, thank you for listening to Interviews in My Hometown. My name is Seth, and Corbin, thank you for joining me.
For sure, 100%.
Interviews in My Hometown is sound mixed by Seth Gamble, hosted by Seth Gamble, funded by Seth Gamble, and is produced by Hometown Productions. Music is by Pink on YouTube.